So tell me your first exposure to the continent, and how did you come to love it the way you have, and why, actually?
See, during all these years, until I went to university, or actually till the end of my bachelor, I traveled a lot. I had been to all different continents except Antarctica before I ever came to Africa. And so it was for my bachelor thesis that I went to Rwanda, for an agroforestry project that the university.
That
was my first touch.
Is Rwanda. Kigali.
Kigali,
Okay.
exactly. Kigali and Butare. Yeah.
Okay.
So I landed, I was picked up by the person who was working for the German university at that time, and he took me to Butare. And on the way, I looked into the forest and I saw the forest was very clean. And I asked him, who cleans up this forest here? He was laughing. He said, people use every little stick they can for cooking. There was not a leaf on the ground. I couldn't believe it. I was, wow, this is amazing. Okay, so this is one little spark, right? But the actual big hit was when during this time that I was doing my research for the bachelor thesis about soil erosion and agroforestry and all that, I got to know the practices of development organizations in this agricultural field, in rural Rwanda. And I was extremely amazed, if not shocked, by the way locals were treated by foreigners. And it was an agricultural project where the local farmers had to give their farms to a foreign organization, their farmland, to a foreign organization that then terraced the land and then paid farmers to go back to the land to grow something on these fields that were now pretty much unfertile because the topsoil was underneath and the clay was on top, and it would take ages to actually grow something on the soil again. And it was a very radical way for me, to see this, how this was being done and how foreigners took charge for a very local issue. And so, the more I got into these typical practices of aid organizations, the more I got shocked, and I actually quit my job because I was employed by the university then after my bachelor, and I stayed for I wanted to stay and work in this project, but then I thought, no. This is really beyond my logic of you want to call it development or anything, anything related to partnership or